Hello, today is February 14th, 2013. So I come to my studio and make some video and talk about art. Of course, what I'm talking is more about my opinion. So all those years, over 50 years of opinion. So, first I'm going to talk about, we try to answer some of these fans on the YouTube. And of course, recently have some people, see some very dirty words on the YouTube. And I have some fans say, hey, why don't you say something bad to him? And that's exactly I should not do, because good or bad always exist. If you want to change in people, that is not the correct way to do. So you should, they should change themselves. So take time to change themselves. So sometimes they become bad, sometimes they become good. So all have to change by themselves. So that is very important. So why I'm not them and they are not me. So that's why individually you have to do everything yourself and be yourself, either good or bad. But like arts, the same thing. So there's really no good art or bad art. So the most things is you find the right art to match with you. And of course, at the same time, with the arts, talk about the creating. So how much creativity is with the art. Of course, everything is in progress, in process. So we have other question is, some they say that why you call yourself masters? So that's a very good question actually. So traditional way, so people call masters, so they have to, after they die, so people call their masters. But actually, for my opinion, that's not necessarily correct. So because be an artist, so you're creating, you really have to master yourself, physically, mentally, or spiritually, so to create the art for you. So you always be a master yourself. Doesn't matter you're a good master or bad master, so you always you're a master of yourself. So sometimes, of course, you say that I cannot master myself. That's okay too, because in the process, you cannot master yourself. So for me, I think I'm master myself, physically, mentally, and spiritually, try to creating art. That's why I listen to Tao Te Ching every day, and I don't want to be out of focus. So creating art, this is creating, it's not copying. So of course, some of the arts you may say, hey, that's look like somebody else's work, and that's something I'm not trying to do that. So if they just happen that way, it's different. But if you really purposely want to copy something, and that's not necessarily creating. So just like they have a Tang Dynasty pottery, and they really looks beautiful and unique. And you can say that, hey, I'm going to take 5-10 years, try to learn the skill to make it. The pottery looks exactly what they look like the Tang Dynasty pottery. So you said, oh, I'm the master, I'm the artist, I copy very well. So that's not really, for my opinion, that's really not an artist. So you're just the art maker or art repeater, and just copy somebody else's master work. So that's why I see a lot of people out there, and whatever, they are in progress to copy, repeating, I think in progress. So try to, you get somewhere to be yourself. Sometimes that's normal, but not necessary correct way to do. So when you go to art school, the professor teach you how to do, how to make it, and that's just teach you the skill. But those things not necessary teach you anything. So the creativity, after you're born, you start have creativities. After your parents tell you, or your teacher tell you, this is art, that's not art. And then you gradually lose it because you're going to try to copy the masters. And you start to have a very opinionated. So the more you opinionated, the less art you're going to create it. So that's why I'm not really trying to be very opinionated. So I don't say your copy art is not art, or you make a copy art is not art. So that's just in progress. So the time you start recognize your art should do the different way, and that's the time you probably start creating art. Whatever your copy before, so that's just in progress. So that's normal too. So there's no good or bad. So whatever I'm talking here, so no good or bad. So don't get so personal, only just progress. So that's whatever the way you create art. So we talk more. Thank you for watching.
Art statement. Worship the unnameable and unexpected art. The yin, yet embrace and be indiscriminate towards all art. The yang. Observe the world and one's outer surroundings, yet trust one's inner vision and intuition. As such, I use a blindfold to create art. Through the universal life energy, we can all benefit from the mystery within mystery of art, balancing ourselves physically, mentally and spiritually. My art is a remedy promoting a harmonious way of life. Furthermore, it is a prescription for a new wave of art.